Senator Thompson, good to see you again.
Good to see you, Sean.
And Jerry, good to see you.
Thank you.
All right, now we have Hayden Victoria. Hi, Hayden. How are you? And how old are you, Hayden?
4.
And this is Samuel Howard.
Samuel Howard Thompson.
Just bring us into that decision-making process.
Yeah. Well, this, as I like to say, this ain't my first rodeo, and Jerry knows what it's all about, too. I run for the Senate, and that's one level. I've been around presidential campaigns, and it's the kind of things you're talking about has escalated over the years. There's more outlets, to perpetrate that sort of thing than there used to be also. And so you have to take that into consideration. But the question is, it's only aggravation when you get right down to it. When you put that up against the future of your country and its security and its prosperity and what kind of a world these kids are going to grow up in, and your grandchildren, it's pretty small potatoes. It's never been a tough question as far as we're concerned. It took a little while for us to decide that this was the thing to do, the right time to do it, and so forth, and making sure we were being fair with the children and all. But in terms of the outside aggravation, it just makes us more determined.
Yeah, Jerry, you've been around. When you get to the level of running for the presidency, that's the most scrutiny. And
we've got about 100 of those, don't
we? People wonder if she's more into this than he is, said a Thompson advisor who has not to be named, talking about private matters. And the other quote in the same article, this time around, some close to him question whether moving into the White House is truly Thompson's life ambition or more the dream of his wife, Jerry.
Well, think about it for a minute. To people who say that this has not been my lifetime ambition, I plead guilty. It hasn't been. That's absolutely true. Circumstances change, times change. Your country faces different challenges, and you change as an individual. When I left before I left the Senate, Jerry and I got married. Not too long after that, we discovered that Hayden was on the way. And you look at things differently. You ask yourself, what kind of country and what kind of world are you going to leave behind our generation? What are we doing to or for the next generation, for their welfare? And how many people have an opportunity to do anything about it? And I was fortunate enough to have a wife who inspires me, who she says she knows me better than anybody, and she does. And to have her have the kind of faith in me that she has, it does inspire me. But to move from her life and the things we enjoy, and television show or whatnot, making speeches around the country, plane tickets are usually for 2. And one of these days before long, she could do that too. With me, and that's not, I don't think that's something that she relishes, moving out of into this kind of a process, and be open to anything anybody wants to anonymously say about you. But again, it's not that much of a priority, and it's a testament to her strength, really, to say, sure, it hurts sometimes when it's so false and so unfair, but so what? It doesn't compare to what we're doing here.
Right. I was interested to find out. I didn't know you guys had met July 4th, 1996 in Nashville.
Yes, sir.
How did you meet?
We met at the Kroger, which is the grocery store chain.
You got shopping centers yourself at the Kroger? So you
I sure was. I was on my way to my mother's house, actually. And Jerry claims to remember what I had in my basket. I'm not sure I do. But,
beanie weenies. And a half of a pre-made sandwich.
Have you either one of you